In 2002, the BC Liberal provincial government broke its promise to healthcare workers and tore up their collective agreements. They cleared the way for massive contracting out and privatization in healthcare.
So Gordon Campbell and the BC Liberal thought they were going to form the next government. So he came and met with us. He promised that if they form the government, they will not touch the workers' health and safety or workers' rights, the collective agreement, or the contracting out and all, and none of that would happen. But when they formed the government, the first act was to introduce a bill to privatize and contract out certain services in the hospital industry. So 9,000 women overnight lost their jobs. Many of them, I would say 90% were women of color, lots of South Asian women.
A lot of them were single parents. You could get rehired, but for a much lower wage, and you didn't have your vacations, your sick time. It was just devastating. It was so devastating.
BC unions, led by the Hospital Employees Union, took a constitutional challenge to the Supreme Court of Canada.
And we made the decision it was worth it. It was going to take considerable resources, but it was worth it. Unions previously had not been successful. We were saying the collective bargaining rights are charter-protected rights.
On June 8, 2007, victory was achieved. A legal precedent was set that enshrined collective bargaining as a right for all workers. It helped other unions establish the right to strike and the right to negotiate working conditions.
Joe Arve was our lawyer. He was in Ottawa, and we were all sitting by the phone, waiting with a speakerphone, waiting for him to call. And he calls, and almost in a whisper, he says, "We won." And the room exploded, and it was such a jubilant time. It was so joyous.
The BC Federation of Labour has adopted June 8th as Collective Bargaining Rights Day in recognition of the significance of the court decision on the rights of working people.